I'm Shereem Herndon-Brown, CEO and founder of Strategic Admissions Advice. Please go to strategicadmissionsadvice.com to learn more about what we do, how we help families and students to navigate the college admissions process. Today I'm going to talk specifically to parents because I get a lot of questions about, does my kid, my teen, need a college resume? Do they need a resume to apply to college? And the short answer is yes. What a resume is different than what we think about it when we're applying for a job. But what a resume is something that indicates to colleges how students spend their time outside the classroom. Now, before everyone says, wait, what about the activity sheet? Yes, they're the same thing, but so many colleges ask students to upload a resume or give them the option to upload a resume that I do think it's beneficial that they have the activity sheet on the application, whether it's the Common App or the Coalition app, but an additional resume, albeit repetitive, don't ask me, bottom line allows colleges to see how a student has formatted in their own way their own resume. Once upon a time, I thought that repetition would be confusing and almost annoying. I've changed my tune. The bottom line is your team can mirror their activity sheet with a resume, put them all together, and allow the college to use it as they see fit. So why does your kid need a resume? Because they're so much more than their transcript. Their transcript is their grades, what they've done in the classroom, their scores, if they're submitting scores, is how they performed on an ACT or an SAT on a day or two if they're super scoring. But the bottom line is that a resume, an activity sheet, shows what they've done outside of the classroom. And I really want to emphasize that whether it's arts, athletics, foreign language exchange, or, community service, showing compassion to help someone else is really a great thing. Student council, student government, things of this nature really reflect what's important to a child. Last year, I had a student who I was very, very impressed with how they constructed their resume in addition to their activity sheet, because she was very intentional about highlighting what she did over the summer, what she did for employment, what she did foreign language. She did a semester in Washington, D.C. as part of a semester long internship. I guess her school had a relationship with an organization that was very political. The bottom line is that she had these different experiences that she framed in a resume in her own formatting to highlight all that she'd done. Couple that with volleyball and basketball and some tutoring as well. I'm not telling you that your kid needs to have a laundry list of things that they either falsely construct, that's a no-no, but more importantly, documenting what they've done is critical. Showing colleges that your child, or let your child show colleges that they're much more than their numbers, their transcript and their scores, can only benefit them, particularly if they're applying to smaller colleges in which they want to see how they're going to contribute to the community. How can you help your kid? Be that documentarian for them. Help them to remember what they've done freshman year, sophomore year, junior year, summers, vacations, community service. What have you done as a family, maybe to serve your larger community? I had another family who was very committed to helping some of the service workers around the holidays by giving them gift baskets or volunteering at a soup kitchen for the homeless. So the bottom line is that I think it is critical that students list out what they've done, add that to their activity sheet, of course, because that's part of the application, but having a resume allows them to not only put it in another format that they prefer, but also when they have a virtual interview, or maybe people are going to go back to in-person interviews, they can even share that with their interviewer. Having a resume handy is a great young adult skill that your kid needs to learn now. So my ask of you, parents, is to think about how your kid has shared themselves outside the classroom. And if you need help with this, please, let's have a strategy session. I would love to talk to you more about this. I can even give you a template. For those people who ask me about it, I can give you a template in our strategy session, which will really, really help you and your kid, depending on what their skills are. Is it an art portfolio? Is an athletic resume? These things are critical. So bottom line is, hit us up for a strategy session. Talk to your child, communicate with your child about having a resume, and make sure that they can indicate what they've done outside of the classroom that could potentially influence their college applications.